Potato Face Deborah, is that you? Huh? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have no idea who I am, hi. My name is Deborah. Today, for our video, we are going to do a look using the items I got in my December Boxyluxe box. I don't know, it's getting late, I'm exhausted, hence this getup here. And anyways, I'm rambling and rambling. This is way too long. I have a pizza in the oven. I'm gonna go eat my pizza, do an eye off camera, and come back. And me and my sty. I had a sty on my eye for like weeks, and then my eyelash hairs fell out, and you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Anyways, just wanted to clear the elephant in the room. I'm sure you guys didn't even notice until I awkwardly brought it up, but now that it's the elephant in the room, BRB.
Eventually.
Hey guys, I'm back. I almost didn't make it because I'm just tired, you know what I mean? I'm like, maybe I should just go to bed, but I already finished one eye, so I figured, you know, I might as well come back. Oh, these lights are really bright right now, though. They're like, I don't know if it's because I'm tired or what, but I can barely keep my eyes open. Anyways, let's get into this so I can go to bed because I was too exhausted to really have started this video in the first place, and yet here we are. So let's see, maybe it'll be a really low energy video, just really low end, you know, no big deal. Anyways, let's zoom you in and get to this business. We're prepping the eyes a little differently today. I usually use the P. Louise base. Today we are going to prep our eyes with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer in C6. It's a pretty good dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. I still like Tarte Shape Tape more, but I mean, this is 10 doll hairs. So, I mean, you can't beat the price. So when I'm just not doing anything special, I definitely go for this. And honestly, I don't know if you can tell the difference. I'm just fucking rambling at this point though. I'm tired, I gotta go. Ugh. Now we'll zoom you in. I'm just going to carve out the brows. Carve them out. Some people do this before, I think, but I do it after. So I don't know why I'm talking about what other people do, but this is what I do. Oh my god, I just ate like a whole pizza, so I'm burping a lot. It's gross. Did I need to eat the whole pizza? Probably not. Did I know I was gonna eat it when I made it? I mean, I was lying to myself, telling myself I would only eat 2 slices, but that didn't happen. We all knew it was never gonna happen. So I need to make sure I'm in focus. I'm sorry. I'm getting out of control here. So we're just tapping this concealer in. You don't want to make too many strokes because then you get the brush strokes in the concealer and you can see them. So you're just trying to pat it. Pat, pat, pat. Now that we have the eye primed, we are going in with the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette. See? Oh, so pretty. And I'm going to take the shade Wine and Dine in on my Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm just gonna tap that right into the crease. Oh, Gizmo's choking. Oh, you okay, buddy? You okay? My dog just chokes every time he drinks water. No big deal. He's fine. He is a-okay. Gizmo, are you ever gonna learn how to drink water, buddy? Cough once if yes. Cough twice if no. No coughs. That means, who knows. We're just tapping this right into the crease. Try not to get too high up in the inner corner here. But it doesn't have to be neat or anything, because we are gonna blend this out in a minute. That's good enough. Now we are going to take the shade Transition. It's a transition shade. On a Morphe M507 brush. We are just going to tap that above the first color. And we are just tapping this color in. We don't want to drag the brush around. We just want to tap it in. And that's because the base is wet, and if you drag it, it's going to look very silly. So we just gotta tap it in for now, and then we can start blending it in once it's laid down. Now we can start going in with some circular motions to get that nice blend, man. Blend on, blend on, blend on. You guys remember that scene from Grease, right? When they're like having the sleepover and that one girl is like, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em. God, she was so annoying, but that scene sticks out in my head. That's what I always think of when I think of blending. Blend on, blend on, blend on. Ooh, I'm feeling so low energy right now. Like, I'm ready to go to bed. Had a really busy day today. It's not gonna sound busy, so I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but I am exhausted. I also never sleep in general, so that could be part of the problem. Too hard to tell. Oh my god. I'm exhausted, but no one cares. So I'll stop boring you with my complaints. And now we are going to go in with the shade Glamping on a Sigma E45 brush. And we're gonna keep that low in the crease. Very low. I'm just darkening up that crease down here, and see how like wild this looks right now? It looks crazy, but it'll come together. Yes, I did, more or less. Oh, it's blended. It looks good. It's gonna blend it out some more with a Sigma E25. We didn't put any product on it. We're just going in with the same brush we used before, just to make sure it's all blended out. And again, now with the Morphe M507, just buffing out those edges. No big deal, just buffing them. Just taking a little bit of transition shade in on that brush and dusting it around. Okay, now we're gonna cut the crease a little bit. We're just going to cut it with that same concealer that we used to prep the eye with. And we're using the same brush as well, that Morphe M224. And you just put a little down in the eye and look up. And then that line up there is how you know where to make the crease. It takes a little bit of concentration, so I'm kind of silent right now, but you know, you'll deal with it. You're probably sick of hearing me yapping away anyways. Just trying to pat that concealer down and get a nice, even consistency for a nice base for the color that we're about to lay on top of it. That seems good enough. And now we are going to take our MAC, it's a 242 brush. I think that's what it is. The numbers were off on mine, but I'll link it in the description below. And we are going in with the color So Jelly. We are just taking that and laying it, pressing it right into the concealer that we just laid down. And it looks pretty sloppy, and that's okay. Well, we'll clean this little bitch up. We will clean it up, and oh my god, I am heckin' exhausted. Okay, now that we have that color laid down, we are going to go in with our Morphe M149 brush, and we are going to pick up the color On Fleek. And we are just going to use that color as a nice transition on the outside here to start blending it into that darker shade. You want a nice, smooth gradient. And now we are going back into one of those earlier shades, Glamping, on our Sigma E45. And we're just touching up that outer corner because some of that color kind of rubbed off when we were cutting our crease. So we just want to darken up that corner a little bit. Going back in with the last brush, the Morphe M149, and not putting any more On Fleek on the brush, but it's still got some left over there, and just blending it into the lightest shade. That should be good enough. Just gonna blend this out a little bit more on the edges here, because you don't want any harsh lines. No lines of demarcation here. Taking that Sigma E25 again, just blending more, doing more blending. Blending, blending, blending. And now again with the Morphe M507, we're not putting any more colors on these brushes. We're just blending out the edges, trying to make sure there's no harsh lines. Okay, so I think our eyeshadow's all done now. It is all done. Now we are going to go in with the NYX Vivid Brights Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Vivid Petal. We're just gonna wing it out. Wing it out. When in doubt, wing it out. And a good guide is to just draw it, like imagine your bottom lash line just extending upwards. And that's how you know where to make the wing. Whew, I am tired today, man. I'm recording this and it's 11:15 p.m. I've been busy all day and I would much rather be in bed. But I also wanted to film, so here we are. I feel like this is the most low energy I've ever been in my whole life, so I am really sorry if this is the most boring video you've ever watched, but We're gonna try to pick it up, but I doubt it's gonna get any better. Going downhill from here, I'm sure. So if you're bored now, imagine how bored you'll be in 5 minutes. So I really wanted to like this eyeliner. Oh, it's such a pretty color, but I don't know if you can see it from there, but it is cracking already, and I just put it on, so not real happy about it. And that is why on the other side, I covered it with glitter, because it was just not happening. So if you're thinking about buying this eyeliner, I don't know what to tell you. It's very pretty, but I don't know that I would buy it again. Ugh, are my wings even? They seem even. Okay, well, this is going kind of fast. Fast for me, at least, you know. I'm pretty slow. I'm just gonna let that dry a little bit, and we're gonna just clean up under the eye there, just get some of this mess out of the way. I'm taking a Morphe G28 brush. It's just a flat definer brush, and some of my random generic brand eye makeup remover. It is an oil-free makeup remover. That's essential. You don't want to be going in with oils here. I'm just cleaning up under that wing. And to be honest, you can just go in with a Q-tip too if you want to. In fact, I'm gonna go grab a Q-tip. Do you see how cracked this is? Look at that. Ugh, I can't. Anyways, so we're gonna cover that up with glitter. So we are going in with this lovely Earth Shine glitter. Why do I always pronounce the T like that? Glitter. We are going in with the glitter. Freaking weirdo. I think it's shade Ruby. Let me look it up. Rose Quartz. Okay, we're going in with the Earth Shine glitter in shade Rose Quartz. And it is biodegradable, which means that it won't hurt the fishies if it gets into the waterways. You can feel okay washing your face with this glitter on it. And we are going in with the Lit Cosmetics glitter base. And we are taking that in on a Morphe M250-1 brush. It's just a very tiny detail brush, little liner brush. So what I do is I take my glitter base and I dip my brush in there, get a nice bit of base on there, and then I dip that into the glitter, like so. And then I just kind of mix that around on the back of my hand. Get a nice little mixture going. Pretend we're little scientists. And you can just adjust the consistency if you like it a little like more liquidy or thicker just by adding more base or glitter. And that seems obvious, but I'm apparently just like to hear myself talk at this point. We're just taking that glitter and laying it right over the liner because we need to cover up those cracks. I really wanted to just leave it like this. This color is so pretty, but it's cracking like a motherfucker. We're just patting that on top of the liner. Try not to move the liner underneath even though it's already cracking. You know, we don't want it to get any worse. Sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just trying to concentrate. It's like a game of operation. Just try not to breathe. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, so we finished up this eye, and I don't know if the camera cut off or not, but here we are. So we finished up the eye now, the glitter. It's all set. Now you can't even tell it's cracked. Anyways, we're moving on to face now. We're just going to apply our primer. We're going in with the Cover FX Blurring Primer, and I just use that around my T-zone. I've got some big ass pores on my nose, right under my nose, so it kind of helps that whole situation. Woo! Okay, let's just move this train right along. Okay, we are going in with our trusty Maybelline matte. I can't even speak. Oh my god, it's getting so late. We are going in with our trusty Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in shade 128. And we're taking that in on our Morphe sponge. Let's try and get a cool thumbnail here. We're just gonna pounce that all over our face. Cover up any sign of skin. Pouncing a little aggressively. Ooh, my brain is just like shutting down right now. It's like, Deborah, you have been up way too late every single day of your whole entire life. And we refuse to work right now. And yet I continue to act like I don't need a sleep. Don't need a sleep. I don't need a sleep, huh? Just pouncing it all around. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Just gotta, something to put my mirror up a little higher so I don't have to look down so far. And you don't care about all that, but anyways. Don't forget to get the neck, because you don't want to have your face be a completely different color from your skin, or from your neck. Okay, that should do, I think. I think our skin is pretty much covered now. Now we're just gonna go in and conceal, and we are going in with the Makeup Revolution concealer again, but this shade in I can't even speak. But this time in shade C7. It's pretty much an exact dupe for shade Light Medium in Tarte Shape Tape. Oh my god. Okay, we'll get it together eventually, maybe. Just gonna put it on the chin, down the bridge of the nose, up onto the forehead. And we're gonna mix in a little bit of C6 on the forehead, just to like highlight, you know, I don't know. Makes me feel good, essentially. We're just gonna pounce that into the skin, as per usual. Now I like to go in with a mini Morphe sponge, little baby guy, around the brows and the nose. Just cause, I mean, I always touch my brows up after foundation anyways, because I'm a slopopotamus, but, you know, I don't want to redo the whole entire thing, so. And I like to not get it too crazy around the nose, so, you know, if that makes any sense. I know it is like, I'm running on fumes here, exhaustion-wise, so. I can't even tell if I'm making any sense at this point. I'm just, just rambling. Just trying to fill the void in my life with empty chatter. Okay, that's good. Now we're just gonna go under the eyes, you know. And now, something to keep in mind is that Makeup Revolution concealer does dry down faster than Tarte Shape Tape, so you want to move a little bit faster to pat it into the skin. So I only do one eye at a time. Eye booger. Excuse me. Now I really like the edge of the sponge because you can really line it up underneath your sharp wing here and just get it really clean. Oof. That's nice. And then I take the other end of the sponge to kind of blend it out here towards the temple so that you don't have any harsh lines back there. You feel me? You get it. Just pouncing. We made it be a bit. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I was gonna say we might be to bed before midnight, but it's 11:37, so that's probably not happening. Leave me a comment below if you're also a terrible night owl, because I never go to bed before 1, and 1 is like an early bedtime for me. If I'm in bed by 1, that's a good night, but Lord help me if I don't go to bed at 2 to 3 a.m. most nights. And I do have a 9-to-5 job, so I have to be up and at 'em by 8 a.m. at the latest, and that is me doing the bare minimum to get ready for work, okay? I never ever wear makeup to work. I don't have time. Okay, I go to bed at 3 a.m. You think I'm gonna wake up early enough to put makeup on? I don't think so. That's crazy talk. Okay, I think this concealer is patted in well enough now. Now we are going to set our concealer with our trusty Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. The lightest 2 shades. I like to mix them. Oh, my dog is barking in his sleep. Oh my god. Little cutie. Oh, okay. Ooh. I dropped my sponge, but it's all good. Anyways, I go back in with my sponge right before I pat the concealer in, or not the concealer, the powders in to set it, just to make sure there's absolutely no creasing. Because once you put those powders on, those creases are pretty much set in. Ooh, okay, well, that kind of made my eye water, so that's awesome. And we rubbed some of that glitter off, so that's also awesome. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and set the rest of the T-zone. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and set the rest of the T-zone with those Shade and Light Contour palette shades as well. I just really like the formula of this palette. It's very nice, but it's also expensive, so I don't set my whole face with it. Just the parts that matter. Whew. Okay, let's try to get through this as fast as we can because I am tired. And we're going to set the rest of the face with the RCMA No Color Powder, and I just dump that out onto a little tray. It's snowing! And we're going to go in with this fluffy brush and just dust that all over the face. You know, just cover our faces in powder. Make yourself look like a ghost, and then you know you have enough powder on. Don't forget the neck as well. We did put foundation there, so you have to set it. I wonder who was the first person to like come up with makeup. Like, we're gonna put foundation on, and then we're gonna set it with powder, and that'll help it not to move. Genius. Absolutely genius. Whew, I could use a snooze right about now. Now we're going to bake a little bit just in the T-zone. We're just going to pick up some of that RCMA powder on our Morphe sponge and just press it into the skin. And I do this because I got a really oily nose, so if I don't do this, the oils start peeking through and breaking up my foundation. So this just helps it to not do that. And we're only gonna bake the nose today because I'm going to bed in a few minutes and that's all I want to do. Well, simple as that. Okay, so while that powder bakes on my nose, we're gonna go in and touch up the brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in soft brown. And I always do my brows in like a two-step process. I kind of outline them in the beginning just so I can get like a good guide for my face. And then I don't pay that close of attention to where I'm putting my foundation and stuff, so I tend to move it a little bit, and I do that because I know I'm going to come in and touch them up later anyways. So who gives one damn? I don't give a hoot, okay? Not one hoot what they look like up until this point. Okay, now we're just gonna comb through these little bitches. Oh my god, that's got something in my eye. Taking the spoolie end of that brow wiz and combing it through, softening up all those harsh ass lines we just drew. Brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em, brush 'em. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I really gotta go to bed. Oh, my doggy woke up. Hello, doggy. Wanna say hi? Gizmo came to say hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Oh, look at that sleepy head. He needs a haircut really bad, but he's still a handsome little guy, huh? Oh, he's a wiggle monster, too. If you don't have a doggy, you should have a doggy. They're just so sweet. Look at this love bug. Oh, he just wants to cuddle. Okay. Gotta put you down, my love. Okay, let's finish this thing up. We're just cleaning up these edges around the brows with a stiff, flat definer brush. This one happens to be from Alamar Cosmetics. They are a great brand as far as I can tell. They are a pretty new brand, but I really like their products. Okay, that's good enough. Whew. I didn't tell you what brush we took. I'm so tired. Okay, we're using this E.L.F. small tapered brush for some things. So if you saw it before and I didn't tell you what it was, I'm telling you now. So now we're using it just to dust some powder on the brows to set the brows and also wipe our bake away. I forgot we didn't bake under the eyes. I was trying to wipe our bake away under the eyes, but we can still smooth it out. You know, don't come for me, okay? I'm real tired and I don't know why I felt like staying up until 3 a.m. was gonna be a good idea, but it's only 11:50. We could still go to bed by 12. That's never gonna happen, but okay. That was me trying to say we're going fast now, if that wasn't obvious. Of course it wasn't obvious. Okay, now we're taking a Morphe E2 brush and our MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium golden, and we are using this to warm up our skin. Just bring some life back into there after we sucked it all out with the translucent powder. And we're just dusting it all over the face. There we go. Now let's contour. We're going in warp speed now. We are using the Japonesque contour and highlight brush. Looks like this. NARS makes a very similar one, but Japonesque was cheaper. And we're going into our Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. And we're going in on this bottom middle shade here. We are just dusting that onto the cheeky cheeks. The little cheeky cheeks. And I really like this brush for getting a nice softly blended contour. And I kind of hold the brush like this down at the end and then just kind of sweep it onto the face. Top off the extra on the brush every time so you don't just get like a plop of powder on your face, because that would not be cute. And just go and build it up lightly. Build it up ever so slowly, and then you can see if you're contouring way too much, which I have certainly been guilty of. But since using this brush, I haven't been too heavy-handed on the contour, so watch it come out really crazy today. Wouldn't that just be the darndest thing? Okay, now we're gonna contour the forehead, and I go in with the Butter Bronzer on my Morphe E2 brush. And again, tapping off that excess, and then just dusting it all over the head, the forehead. So in my first YouTube video, I said I have a 6 head and then started measuring from here. And every one of my friends and my sister has called me out on it. And it's like, okay, well, you get the point. I don't have an actual 6 head, but it is a big ass forehead. So anyways, that's why we're contouring it, because I need to contour this 5-head. It is a 5-head. Contour it down into a normal forehead. You know, like a nice short Kylie Jenner forehead would be my dream. But that's not gonna happen, so we're just gonna use contour for that. And then I also go in with the Butter Bronzer in Deep, the deep shade, to just darken it up a little, you know, make that big forehead disappear as much as we can. Ooh, okay, that looks a little deep on the monitor, but you know, in person I feel like it looks fine. I'm getting this all over my headband, my God. But anyways, you know, trying to get this done, people. Try to go to bed. Leave me be. Okay, now we're gonna contour the nose. So I can find my brush. Okay, we're going back into that middle shade in the Shade and Light contour palette, and we are taking a, I almost called it Morphe, Sigma Diffused Crease E38 brush. My favorite nose contour brush. I also use this brush on days when I'm doing lazy eyeshadow and just want to dust some bronzer in my crease and get out that door. I just take it in on the side of the brush and then take it up and down the sides of my nose and try to blend it up into the brows a little bit. You know, in the shape of a nose. And then down in the tip. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, there we go, a contoured nose. Okay, let's finish this thing up. We are in the home stretch here. I'm going to bake down the center of my nose with my RCMA No Color Powder and take that in on a Morphe E47. Looks like this. I'm trying to make a straight line and not a crooked line like the one I just did, but what are you gonna do? Okay, we're baking. Now we're gonna take some blush in on these cheeks. We're going in on this, with this Morphe 9N blush palette. I'm gonna take this nice pinky shade here, and I'm taking that on my 900-year-old Sephora blush brush. It's literally 1,000 years old, literally. Just dusting that on the apples of the cheeky cheeks. Bringing some nice color in there. Just makes me look alive, you know what I mean? I love me some blush. Okay, now we're gonna bake underneath the contour to clean that little bitch up. Make sure it doesn't look all choppy and ugly. We're taking that in on the flat side of the Morphe contour sponge. I think that's what it is. We'll figure it out. And we're just cleaning up that contour. And then once you let that sit under your contour for like a few minutes or whatever, while we finish up the face, it will just magically make every line clean. I can't talk. We've already established this, okay? It's late, you get the idea. And we're gonna highlight. And I have been wanting a beautiful pink highlighter for so long now, and I finally got this Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream highlight palette. Ooh, look at those colors. And I mean, yeah, 2 of the pans are broken, but you know, Ulta made good and they sent me a whole new one, and now I can put that in a giveaway for you guys. So I just reset these pans with some rubbing alcohol, and I'm gonna give the brand new one to one of you guys. Oh, God, oh. Okay, now I've been kind of liking this Morphe M504 brush for highlight. It's kind of like, it's a mini version of the M501. See? M501, the big daddy, and then M504, the little guy. So we're taking the shade Unicorn in on our M504. We're gonna highlight. No, we're gonna go in on the M501. After all that, we are just going in on the M501. So, you know, just pretend I didn't give that speech just now. Ooh, yeah, that's looking real nice. Nice and wet. That wet. Kind of alternating brushes as I see fit. You know, where I want a little more highlight, I use the small brush. Where I want to blend it out, I use the big one. Okay, you know, I might have gone a little overboard with the highlight, but in what world is that a bad thing? Yeah, we beaming. Now let's finish up the eyes. Whew, we've got a ways to go still. So I'm going to tight line the upper lash line with my trusty Marc Jacobs fine liner in Blacker. Let's zoom you in so you can see me stab my eyes out a little bit better. And this just helps the lashes blend in with your lash line a little better, especially if you have really thin, non-existent lashes like I do. Oh God, I just poked my eye. Amazing. Ooh, I got some up on my, that's awesome. That's really f***ing great. Okay, now we're gonna finish up under our eyes. I like to do this step last. Sue me. And we are going in with the same shades we went in on the top. And I'm going to start off with the shade I'm gonna start off with the shade Wine and Dine. And I'm going in on my Morphe M326 brush. It's a pretty small detail brush. And just pressing that into the lower lash line. Yes. Ooh, I like this color a lot. A lot. We're going to go in with the shade Transition, and we're going to go in on our Morphe E36 brush and then just buff that underneath the Wine and Dine shade. Okay, now we're going to take that flat definer brush. My brain, it's shutting down, forgive me. The flat definer brush from Alamar Cosmetics, and we're going to take the shade Glamping and just put that as close to the lash line as possible. Now we're just going to repeat that step on the other side of the face, the other eye, and we'll be right back. Okay, now that we've stabbed our eyes out, we're just going to touch up some of that glitter that kind of fell off, and I may edit this out, I don't know. Same technique as before, blah blah blah, you get it. I have a really watery eye, so this one, it's just really nice to know that you've spent a long time on your makeup, and it's just your own body is going to attack your artistry. Okay, now we're just gonna darken the lashes up with mascara so they blend in with our falsies. And we are almost done. Can you believe it? I feel like I must be forgetting something. This has gone much too fast. Oh yes. Whew. Now we're just gonna use some brow gel, the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, and just add some little hairs to our eyebrows, our blocked eyebrows that we filled in with no space showing. You are back.
A few moments later.
Okay, so where were we? I don't know where we left off, but my camera shut down, etc., etc. I had to get a new battery, and here we are. Let's finish up the eyes, and I'm gonna go in with the NYX Slide On Eye Pencil in Jewel, and just go in that waterline. Now we're gonna pop on our lashes, and we're gonna go in with the velour lashes in Doll Me Up because they're nice and wispy, and I feel like there's the most chance you're gonna be able to see this glitter through them. And we're going to use the white House of Lashes glue today. I usually use the black stuff, but I don't want to mess up this nice pink liner we have going on here. We're just gonna pop these bitches on. Just line the lash like so. And set a timer for a minute. Hey Siri, can you set a timer for 1 minute?
Okay, your timer is set for 1 minute.
Thanks, bitch. Okay, and then just drop in from the top here. And get those as close to the lash line as you can. Oh my god, it's stuck to my tweezers. That's awesome. Try not to get it stuck to your tweezers, because then you won't be able to lay it down. Anyways, good thing we used the white glue, or that would have up our whole day. There, good enough. Oh god, sorry. I'm going out of focus a lot, aren't I? Woo! One eye down. One to go. In case you don't know how many eyes a human has. Ooh, these lashes are very pretty. Aren't they nice and wispy? I love them for any time you want your eyeshadow and stuff to be seen through. Because some lashes are so thick you can't see shit. It's like, what did I do that for? I could have just done it sloppily. I mean, sometimes I do it sloppily anyways, but that's a secret I'll never tell. I'm just popping those lashes in, dropping them from the top. Okay. Ooh, my eye's watering. Great. Awesome. Oh my god. Let's stop that watering from coming. Okay, we're gonna have to touch that lower lash line up again. Okay. Well, I think we're just about... Oh my god. Dropped the most expensive thing on my table here. That's awesome. Okay, we're pretty much done here. Let's wipe this bake off, and I think we're done. Am I forgetting something? At this point, I don't even know if I care. Just wiping it off with any clean brush you've got. I'm using the Morphe... God, the E.L.F. tapered... Small tapered brush. Jesus. Deborah, get it together. Use code Deborah for 10% off. No, I don't have a code yet. Okay. I think we're done. Just gonna spray my face, give this a little zhuzh with some Morphe setting spray. Maybe a little bit more. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Okay. Oh, we didn't do lips yet. Of course we didn't do lips. Okay, we're gonna line the lips with our ColourPop Lippy Pencil in shade ColourPop. Why is it poking out like this? you know, I don't know. Anyways, gonna give the lips a quick line. Ugh, this isn't not working today. Should've dusted my lips out. I had too much chapstick. Okay, let's start that over again. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. Oh my god. Just, you know, kind of filling them in, kind of not. Or just slapping color wherever. Because who cares? We're gonna go in with the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Lovesick. And hopefully this is as good of a shade as I think it's gonna be, because I don't know. That's nice. Very nice. Well, we overlined a little too much over there. Let's try to fix this. That seems good enough. You know, we're just going to bed after this anyways, you know. If we look like a clown for a couple of minutes, so be it. Honk honk. Okay, now we're actually done. I'm just gonna go do my hair, and I'll be right back. So this is the finished look. I'm not obsessed with it, but I like it. Kind of like a nice Valentine's-y look, even though this is nowhere near Valentine's Day. Although, you know, I'm a pretty slow editor. It's December right now, but it might take me until February to get this up. Who knows? I'm getting better, hopefully. It certainly can't get worse, right? My eye's watering. Anyways, you know, I know my hair looks like garbage still, but deal with it, okay? I hope you had fun watching my super low energy video, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, blah blah blah, like and subscribe, blah blah blah, and leave a comment below with your favorite part or your least favorite part if you really hated this video. Okay, I suppose that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye. Catch you on the flippity flip. Oh, you're making yourself look crazy. Potato face Deborah, is that you? Huh? Nice and wet. Hello, Clarice. Ow. Creator. Just in case I didn't say it enough times, please like and subscribe. I am now shutting down. Beep boop beep boop beep. Beep boop beep. Bye. Did I already say goodbye? You know what? We gotta go. Gotta go to bed. Bye.